This guy is an IRL trader who uses bots to make millions of coins and sells them on the black market for real money. I managed to steal millions from them and uncover a whole group of them. But how? It all started when I saw this Reddit post of a guy talking about how we made 50 million coins from tricking bots to buy his auctions. The way these bots work is pretty simple. They scan the auction house for any item that is under lowest bin by a certain percentage and buy it and relist it for the lowest bin price, pocketing the difference. The way this user was able to trick the bot was by using an old money making method called market manipulation. The way that market manipulation is done is quite simple. First, you find an item that has a low and limited supply. This usually consists of pet skins and high level enchantment books. The reason is due to pet skins having a limited supply produced and high level enchantment books being produced quite infrequently. Once you've found your item, you then buy all of them from the auction house. Now that there's none listed on the auction house, you can effectively choose the price of the item. The problem is that most people won't buy an item if it's only listed by one player, because it seems kinda sketchy. Luckily, manipulators found a smart way around this. Instead of relisting all of the items as a buy now, instead they only list one. After a few minutes, mods such as Sky Honey will now list your artificial price as the lowest offer when people try to buy the item. Then, all the manipulator needs to do is put their item as an auction for 5 minutes. People will see what their mod says about the value of the item and take it as fact, therefore causing them to bid crazy amounts, giving the manipulator easy profits and causing the buyer to pay way too much for an item. The issue though is that it isn't that simple. Bots will never bid on auctions, they will only purchase buy now or bin items. They also only buy items that sell a minimum volume every week. So the items that are typically manipulated like pet skins or high level enchantment books would never be bought. Luckily, the Reddit user found a way around these issues. By manipulating an item tied to a limited time event like the fishing festival, it's easy to manipulate the item when the event isn't active. But when the event is active, the item is bought a lot, so the average volume is still pretty high, allowing it to pass most of the bot's filters. And for the issue of bots not buying anything but bins, all he did was manipulate the items to 4 times their value, allowing him to undercut the new lowest bin by 2 times and still being left with a large profit. So after messaging the Reddit user and learning what item he used, I tried it for myself with my boy Veggie. Real quick, if you guys want to support me in exposing cheaters and scammers, please use code MASH in the Hypixel store for 5% off. I don't know, maybe that icy thick one might be the method.
Oh, that one. I know what you're talking about.
The belt? Holy shit, the belt we could do right now.
Really?
Yeah, look at the belt.
Oh my god. Should we try it? Damn, dude, this... I'm just gonna keep calling it Itchy Thick because I don't know how the fuck else to say it. This Itchy Thick belt costs, as a buy order, like, less than like a few hundred K to craft.
Really? Holy shit.
Dude, it's so cheap. Like, you can insta-buy it for like 500K. Okay, I just bought one before crafting it for... Let me calculate the exact price.
And this is buy order or...
Just insta-buy. 993K. So less than a mil.
Yeah, so basically if we catch a bot, we can basically double our money on each one that you craft insta-bot.
Okay, should I put this up for 8 mil?
Yeah, just put it for 8 mil. Once I see it listed, then I'll start buying some. The rest of it to inflate the price. Okay, yours is 8 mil now. It hasn't... Yours is the only one there, but it hasn't like set as the price yet.
I mean, this is infinite money, to be fair, if we just like keep going and going and going and crafting it. Like, yeah. Honestly, I might try to list it for lower because it's still like right now I'm at a 3 mil margin, like from insta-buy from Bazaar. So I'm like, I'd be down to just do like 2 mil instead.
I don't know, it's been there for a bit now, right? So even though it didn't work very well, I knew we were getting close when this happened.
Someone just bought mine, level 48, purse 400 mil.
Wait, what? Can you send me the name? What was the name?
Duck Draws 1023 underscore 1023 underscore.
Holy shit, this has got to be a bot. There's nothing on the profile. Okay, Kata 8. Maybe it's not a bot? You might be right. Oh fuck, it sold. It literally just sold. And I'm pretty sure I did this on a person. I swear I did this with the boots one time. This exact same person.
No way.
I swear I've seen this name.
No fucking way.
Holy shit. I swear I've done this name. I'm looking. Duck draws 102. Oh, holy shit. Bro, you told me.
Yeah.
I remember.
Yeah. Oh my
Holy,
god.
holy shit.
What
Yeah.
the fuck?
Holy shit, I just remembered you told me about this guy when we were doing it once.
No way.
But why did it not work? Well, my guess is that the bots just got smarter. Instead of using the lowest bin to determine the price, they use a median price instead. This means manipulating the price is effectively useless because the median isn't affected. Luckily, I found a way around this. If we just use an item that is already overvalued, we don't even need to manipulate the price. This works because many botters have a pretty low volume requirement, and most overvalued items are overvalued because they sell so slowly. So that's what I did, and it worked flawlessly. Okay, so I think I found a way for me to quote-unquote scam one of these guys using the mods. So if you go over here, we can go to the auction browser, and we can see that there are perfect boots tier 13 full stars for 18 mil. But I'm pretty sure it's quite a little bit cheaper. So what I can do is craft it for a little bit cheaper, and then basically split the margin into half so that the people who are buying it think they're getting a good margin, but they really aren't, and I still get a little bit of a profit. So right now I have 20 mil, and I'm gonna go ahead and buy the resources to craft this, and we'll see if we make profit off of this. Okay, so I should have all the resources to craft the item. Basically, all of this diamond essence is for the stars. Then, of course, these diamond blocks are to craft the boots. And then this perfectly cut diamond is upgraded to tier 13. So, all I have to do is craft it, and that should be pretty quick. So, first I do this. And 12. And then finally, or almost finally, we have to put in an anvil with this, which will get it to tier 13. And then just to match it with the auction house, I'm gonna put stars on it till I get all 5 stars. So 5. So now it's finally done, and all I have to do is list it. So I did the calculations, and I need to list it for at least like 13.2 mil or something for me to at least break even. Of course, the other guy's not going to be able to sell it for under 18 mil because that's an inflated price. Okay, and I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do about 14 mil as the price. I'm not going to make much profit off of it, but at least I'm going to mess someone up. And it does mean that they now have, even if they only lose like a mil. Holy shit, that was really fast. Yeah, this guy just bought it. Okay, I was literally explaining that, and the guy already bought it. So if I collect that, I made 1 mil off of that. Honestly, not that crazy, but if you didn't believe that these are like a real thing, I guess it is. So I bet this guy is using one of those mods. So let's go and check. Okay, so I'm taking a look at his auction history right now, and he's definitely using some type of mod. For example, let's look at this one, this combat EXP boost. Looks normal until you realize that it's the epic version. So this is worth way more. And if we click into it, you can see it's worth 10 mil. So is it possible that he was just casually looking at it when someone listed it for 200k? Yes, I guess, but if we add everything up and read between the lines, it's pretty obvious that he's using some type of flipping mod. To be honest, by now I would think he would already put it on the AH, but surprisingly he hasn't. So we could low-key abuse this and make a ton of money from this guy. So I might just keep making a bunch of pieces and selling them. Holy, okay. This is actually crazy. I think I may have just cracked the code. So basically, you can see that, okay, previously I put up this bin for perfect boots tier 13 for 14 mil. The current lowest is 17.8 mil from the guy that bought one of my other boots. So see, you can see he bought one of my other boots. And he just immediately tried to flip it, right? For 200k. I then put that other one that I just showed you for 14 million coins. but it wasn't selling, and it took like pretty long. So I thought, okay, what could be the issue? Then I remembered that most of these people are using a mod that just notifies them. So because of this, they don't actually go and look at like the specific item. So maybe they have it set up so exactly 4 million coins of a margin is when they buy. And because this guy did 17.8, that would make it a 3.8 mil margin. So what I did is I actually removed the one I had here that was for 14 mil, and then I put one for 13.7999 mil. And what happened is it instantly got bought by some other guy. So I bet a lot of people who are doing this use a margin of about 4 million coins. Holy, I literally cracked it, bro. I cracked it. It just worked again. Bro, this guy bought it for 13.799 mil. Okay, so I think it's like super set that people are just using a mod, because literally right here, I had left this perfect boots for 13.59 mil for literally like an hour, and no one bought it. Then I thought that, okay, people just must have not got notified by their mod. So if I go and relist it, then the mod will notify them and they'll buy it. And literally I did that exact thing, and this guy instantly bought it. Don't see why this wouldn't work. Holy, it already got bought. Hopefully this sells. Yup, and it sold. And that one sold as well. It's a bot though. Yep. Level 103 maybe. It could be a real person, but they gave a bot but they're using a bot. Some type of bot. 9 bill. Genuinely 9 bill. Oh, and he bought it. Holy shit. Oh, and it bought it. Holy shit. It worked. Oh, someone else bought it. I don't care. 13.5 mil. No, I Sakura T the bot. It bought it again. 14.1. Let's keep going. Holy shit. If you're still skeptical that some of these guys are botters, take a look at this. Okay, so taking a look at here, we can see this account I4T0. And he has a profile that was created 22 days ago and 380 mil per. So he actually has more in the auction, I checked. So he has about 600 mil total. And that's pretty good. And I'm pretty sure he's botting or using some type of mod, because if we look at both of his profiles, they're both only created 22 days ago. But if we go to his auction history and we scroll down enough, eventually we'll see that he has a bunch of auctions from 2024. So the only way that this would be possible is if he got wiped or his account got deleted, or he deleted his profile. Looking at what he was buying in 2024, it's pretty obvious that he was an actual real person, because right here you see he bought a full crappie set and then rancher boots. That's something that only a person who's legitimately playing is going to do, because a botter will just buy whatever gives the most profit, and it's very unlikely that something like this would be the most profitable. So I think he was actually a legit player in 2024, but at some point after that, I think he IRL traded everything he had and he got himself wiped. And that's why over a year later, or like practically exactly a year later, he came back and started flipping again. So I'm guessing he got banned and wiped, and then once that ban and wipe ran out, basically, he logged back into his profile like a month ago, created a new one, and then started flipping so he can IRL trade again. To reinforce the point that these guys are doing bannable offenses in the game, one guy that bought my perfect boots actually got banned. Because if we look at his Skyblock stats over here and we click view profiles, we'll see that this player has no profiles anymore. If for some reason you think it's because he changed his name, that's not true either, because if we look here, we can see that his name is still exactly the same and he's never changed it. So it is guaranteed that this guy got his profiles wiped. On top of that, I'm going to be putting a message here from one of the admins saying that they are looking into this. So make sure to give your reports. Finally, just because I can, here's a quick compilation of 25 plus potential bot accounts that I found myself, and I'll give you a guide on how you can find some for yourself. Okay, so now I'm going to show you how to find bots yourself, and it's pretty easy. First, go to CoffleNet and pick up any item that has a decent amount of value and a decent amount of volume. So right now I'm using Superior Dragon Boots. Then you want to find the NPC sell price of this item. The reason you want to find that is because when you put an item into an auction house, this is the automatic price it sets for the bin. So if someone forgets to set it to something else, that's what it's going to sell for. So if we do that and then we go to here and click add filter, we can click the highest bid for that item. So we're going to go here and we're going to input 100,000, which for all dragon armor is the NPC sell price. So after inputting that, you'll see over here that we can see all the auctions that sold for the price. Most of the time, the people who are actually able to buy these auctions are usually botters. Not every time, but this should give you a lot of people to look at to be potential botters. For example, if we clicked into this guy and then we look at who actually bid on this, we can click into their account and then we can click into their Sky Crypt to see their stats. And when we look at this account that's 4 months old with 13 billion in the purse and level 41, it's kind of obvious that this may potentially be a botter.
Okay, it's the hardest. I swear to God.
We're gonna be okay.